Well, hi everybody, and good Monday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. It is going to be a rather quiet day today. In fact, much of the next 5 or so days should be very, very quiet out there with some great weather to come. It's a little chilly this morning, though, as we do have frost advisories out for the southern and eastern parts of the viewing area. And these are areas that haven't already seen that the growing season come to an basically a killing freeze yet. So frost advisories continue until 9 o'clock in north central Kansas, 10 o'clock for east central and southeast portions of Nebraska. And again, temperatures have dropped to about 32 to 36 in these locations. Many other places have fallen into the low and mid 30s as well so far this morning. But after this somewhat chilly start to our morning, not unusual for this time of the year, but somewhat chilly, we should be on our way to what should be an excellent day today. Lots of sun as temperatures warm up into the 70s. Now we do develop a bit of a south and southwest wind at around 10 to 20 miles per hour, especially towards central and eastern Nebraska. May throw in a few high clouds later on this afternoon. We'll keep a couple of those clouds around this evening, then clearing up those skies later in the night. Winds will be pretty light later on tonight as well. As we don't get nearly as chilly, we'll fall back into the 40s, some upper 30s out there. Tomorrow, though, lots of sunshine, not as much wind. Should be a great Tuesday on the way. It should even be a little bit warmer in most locations. But speaking warmer, much warmer than yesterday's low and mid 60s. We're going to see low and mid 70s up north. Mainly sunny skies. Again, notice those winds a little on the breezy side. Not quite so strong out towards the west. We'll top out in the mid to upper 70s for highs. In the south, mostly low to mid 70s, around 73 in Grand Island, 74 in Kearney, 72 for Hastings, and then the mostly lower 70s out towards the east, also a little on the breezy side, plenty of sun expected. Next 7 days, again, no real major concerns between now and Friday. Now the winds do crank up a little more on Friday. They could be gusting over 30 miles per hour. Notice the overnight low is also warming up. In fact, by the time we get towards Friday night, just ahead of a cold front, and with some of those winds still around, we could stay above 60 degrees for an overnight low. Now, one thing I will mention about Friday night, I debated throwing in a chance of rain and thunderstorms for Friday evening and Friday night. Some forecast models hint at it, most do not. So something to keep an eye on. I may eventually have to throw in a chance of rain and thunderstorms for Friday night. I did keep a chance of rain going for Saturday as a cold front passes through the area during the day. Saturday, winds could pick up behind that front. So the timing of that front will also be important for how warm we get on Saturday. Chances of rain are looking a little better, more so towards eastern Nebraska compared to central and western Nebraska, but I did keep a chance of rain and thunderstorms going, and we'll kind of iron out those any severe weather chances that might be in place as we get towards Saturday, as we get a little bit closer to that time frame. Rain should clear out of here by Saturday night and into Sunday, and behind that front, a little cooler, but still not too bad. Upper 60s for highs on Sunday. So pretty straightforward forecast. There's not a lot of active weather going on for the next week ahead outside of that chance of rain Saturday. This is great news for farmers out there that are desperately trying to get into the fields and get to their crops. So, this will be some good news here. In fact, much of next week is also looking fairly quiet for a large part of the area. But there are some signs down the road of some colder air that could be coming in towards the end of the month. Maybe some wintry precipitation, but that's a long ways away yet, and so I'll kind of get into that as we get closer, because again, we're still talking a week and a half, 2 weeks away from anything like that yet. And when you get that far out, models are pretty unreliable. But at least for the next week, again, pretty straightforward forecast. So there you go. There is your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you all have a great Monday, and God bless.